Hi, I'm Jess.
And I'm Sam.
And together, we're actors from opposite sides of the world, just having a gander.
A chat. We're always going to laugh. It's okay. We can edit it millions and millions of times.
All right,
Here we go.
here we are.
Yep.
Week 2 of social distancing with Jess and Sam. Sam and Jess and Sam. Let's go with Jess and Sam.
Yeah, you first. Ovs.
No.
Yes,
So
that's
Jess
exactly
did
what you were
that.
thinking.
Where's your tea, Sam?
I don't have tea this week.
You never...
No.
Last week you didn't have tea either.
No, I didn't. It's a running theme. It's a running theme.
I love Rockhampton mug. That's
Oh,
in Australia.
yeah.
I'm
Oh,
not
is
from
it?
Rockhampton. My housemate is.
Okay, nice.
But I also
You
love
do love
Rockhampton.
it. Good. Just in case she's
Great
listening.
place. I've never been.
Oh.
But I hear it's great.
I understand it's brilliant. Okay, yeah, what's there?
What's
Well, I guess you've never been. So,
and Hampton.
come on, we're better than that.
Hampton
We're
Rocks.
better than that. We're better than that. Oh dear. We're better than that.
Okay, anyway, week 2 of social distancing 101 with Jess and Sam. So we're still here. We
We
still.
are still here.
Neither of us has killed each other.
No.
So great sign, I think. So a lot has happened. Apparently we got officially locked down a week yesterday, the Monday.
Yep.
And that was basically you can go outside once.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think we were at that point last time.
Oh, maybe not.
I don't know, can't remember. But it's been a long week.
It has been a long week.
I'm staying inside. Woo, can't remember each day.
Yeah.
It's just, ooh. So we can go out for our one walk, which Sam and I, some days it's a long walk, some days it's a short walk. Waiting to get told we can't walk more than 2 kilometres away from the house.
Yeah.
But until then, I will walk my way to Wimbledon Common and trudge
And do it
in
all
the
along
mud.
with about 500 other people.
Yeah, well, this is the thing people, I think on the weekend, apparently in Wales, was it?
Yeah,
There was
yeah.
a really busy park and, there's a park and everyone decided on the Saturday to use their one walk to go to this park. And it was the busiest it's ever been in existence.
It's ridiculous.
Everyone's
Everyone's
nailing
gone, oh my
this.
god, coronavirus, I get time off work and I'm going to go to the park.
Yeah, which I understand.
Yeah.
But then, it depends how big the park is, I
Yeah,
guess.
it does.
And if everyone's got their, their, what do we call it, the love stick, they're in front of them,
just to measure them out.
To measure
oh my god, we could make jumpers with 2-meter sticks on each side.
Yeah, we should.
So that people can't get closer.
And might get hurt if they come close.
Yeah, and I think people deserve to get
might
hurt
put a spear on
if
the
they
end.
get closer than 2 meters. My favourite is when you're walking somewhere that's thinner than 2 meters. So, like in the corridor in here, coming up to the flat, or if you're like walking between a parked car and a wall or something, and it's less than 2 meters, and you have that moment where you're like, this is
stop?
tense.
Do
Am I going to stop? But even if I stop, you can't. We're in this now. This is it.
Hello.
What happens?
Or we just don't look at each other. If you
No.
just don't look at each other, it's like you don't acknowledge the fact that you're potentially, 1.5 meters from each other and could give each other corona.
But just focusing on not coughing, because that would be the worst thing. You walk past them and then you have a coughing fit.
Oh dear.
It would suck.
Why would you have a coughing fit?
Well, because I've got coronavirus. Yeah. I hate to. I'm
have
sorry that this is the
coronavirus.
means to tell you. I should have actually told you maybe
Dear. Oh gosh.
another time.
But yes, walking has been good. Exercise has been good.
Yes.
We have been exercising a lot.
We have.
Haven't we?
Yes.
Sometimes I think a little bit.
Some would argue too much. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the other day Sam couldn't even get to sleep because that's how sore his body was.
Yeah.
Because I'm working him hard. Come on, let's get those gains.
Yeah.
Hench.
Yeah.
Hench for quarantine. Quarantine or we'll work on that.
Yeah. Well, it'll be a week 3 job. Yep.
Yes, so we're doing lots of exercise and things, which is good. But I hit a bit of a. I remember we had a wine in hand and we were talking about this.
Yes.
About how I feel like I want to make sure I get through so many things and I have lots of things that I'm doing because I don't do well with sitting down and not having a ton of things to do.
Yes, I've heard the rumours.
Those rumours are strong. And I was saying how I don't want to get to the end of this, however long this quarantine is going to be, and not have accomplished things that I wanted to accomplish. And because of that, I'm putting a bit of pressure on myself and when I need rest, I'm not necessarily giving myself rest. I was talking to my friend the other day. She's like, yes, I agree with Sam, which I didn't necessarily agree with that part of the sentence, but she said, I agree with Sam. I think you should be, we should be resting and we should be taking time. Whereas I was focusing more on making sure I was getting lots done and not necessarily taking time out.
But I think this is naturally stressful anyway.
Yes.
So people forget that it's a global pandemic and the Prime Minister's been on the TV, told us to stay in our houses. Yeah. Like, that's quite a stressful situation.
It's quite stressful.
As it is.
And there's no food. Like, you go to the store and there's one potato and you're like, oh man, I was gonna
I wanted was potatoes.
Yeah, well no, I didn't. I wanted maybe one potato and something else, or not even a potato, and that's all you got.
I didn't realise you were so desperate for potatoes.
I don't want potatoes. Are you listening?
No, I know, I understand it. So.
It is stressful, and I saw a meme. Is that how you say it? Meme?
I would, if it's meme. I wish I kept a straight face. It could have carried on, and you would never have known, and you'd have called them memes until
it's a meme.
Okay, it is a meme, but
or a meme.
No, it's definitely a meme. Please be a meme. Please just say to someone else other than me that it's a meme. Just anyone else.
Okay,
anyone else? Did you see that internet meme?
It wasn't a meme. It was just a thing on Instagram. I don't know why even I said meme. Oh well, there we go. Saying that, it's okay to take some time out because it's a global fucking pandemic. Excuse my language.
Completely fair.
My little brother's listening.
Yeah.
Bad words. You don't say them till you're an adult.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, he's our number one fan.
He's our only. No. We've had 2 comments. User 10486 or whatever it was. Thank you for that.
Joshua just commented.
If it was Joshua, thank you, Joshua. Can you please create an account so we can see who you are? Thank you very much.
And we were talking about shops. We put together, because obviously we're trying to go to the store once a week. Twice at max, once for the week, and then one weekend shop maybe if we have to, because sometimes wine is essential.
And talk the whole world through our Diet Coke and wine rules.
Yes, so we came up with a few extra rules this week because.
How did we decide on them?
How did we decide? we had a meeting.
We had a meeting. We're an official flat meeting.
Yes, the flat meeting with the 2 of us and all our friends. Hey, friends.
Yeah, and everyone else here.
Yeah. At this current table that we're currently sitting at, because apparently we do nothing else. So yes, we had a discussion and we brought up our points. And my point was that we don't. Okay, so we like our sparkling water, don't we, Sam?
We do, yes.
And we also like some Coke Zero sometimes.
We do.
But to cut down on costs, because, we're not all making very much money right now, and to, care for ourselves, we decided, the west and the east
sides of the apartment.
Decided that we were going to only do Coke Zero on the weekends, including Friday evening.
Yes.
So cut to this weekend where Sam's going to be sitting only drinking Coke Zero for every beverage.
Completely, but wine's the same. So I'm going to alternate between Coke Zero and wine.
So we said wine only from Friday through Sunday.
Yeah. My other thought would be to buy Diet Coke midweek, because that wasn't discussed.
What?
Because we only say Coke Zero.
Oh, well, no. Well,
so that was another plan.
You do you, Sam, because I can't control what you do. But we're trying to not go to the store, remember?
No, yeah, it's true. We shouldn't shop.
Well, we can. We're avoidable, and we've avoided it by doing a massive ass shop yesterday. And we've also got a delivery coming from the Detox Kitchen tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
Veg Box. We are not sponsored by them, but
maybe we are now.
Yep. And I'm super excited about that. Sam knows how excited vegetables make me.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
It's a very low bar, which means I'm very exciting.
What vegetable would you be, Sam?
If I was a vegetable,
what vegetable would you be?
I would be
broccoli.
Yeah, I'd be broccoli.
You would? Look at your hair. Meanwhile, he wants me to give him a haircut, and I refuse.
I'm desperate. It's getting so poofy. It's so poofy, though. I might actually do daily Instagram hair updates. I said this last week.
You should.
And I should do that, because it's going to get interesting. Especially if what they said yesterday is true, where we're going to be here for another 3 or 4 months. then it could get crazy.
I think some professor man said, "Oh yeah, we're going to be locked down till June or whatever," and that became the Bible, and now we're all saying that.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be locked down. Maybe till the start of June.
Where is your medical degree from?
Well, my medical degree comes from knowing shit.
Knowing shit. I love that university.
Yes.
Actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite
I learned a lot
famous
of my DIY from that uni.
Yes, it's called Life University.
Life University, interesting.
And you can get fucked. Yes. So, yes. Well, your hair. So I'm refusing to cut it because I just don't want to.
Why not? It could be hilarious.
Because I don't want to fuck it up.
No,
I have to
said
look at
any haircut. Any haircut. You can do anything you like.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't let anyone else touch my hair. Which.
Yeah, but after. But I'm not. I guess I'm just. Mine doesn't really make much sense, so I'm happy for you to do whatever you wanted.
I don't want to.
No.
What if I got a bowl and did that thing where you
Yeah,
cut the
fuck it,
bottom?
let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, I'm gonna have a new Sam by the end of this.
Yeah,
He's gonna
absolutely.
be skinny. He's gonna have no hair.
Well, but loads of people are shaving their heads. Have you seen that?
No.
Loads of people. It's like a theme. A theme?
A theme.
Like a theme of the virus. Hair shaving. Yeah, loads of guys are shaving their hair.
Well, that's a choice.
And from that reaction, I won't be doing that.
You do you, Sam.
Yes,
I can't control
as
you.
you've noticed, you do you means no.
No, it doesn't. It means
it doesn't.
I might not look at you as often.
There will be judgment, but you can do it. That's what it means.
Oh, well, we were going to discuss shopping list with everyone.
Yes.
Because we thought it was quite funny.
It was very funny.
Do you remember what was at the top of...
I do remember what was at the top.
So, obviously, we want lots of vegetables, lots of healthy things, a bit of sparkling water, food. But the other day, shopping list, what was at the top of the shopping list, Sam?
Well, you put the thing that's most important at the top.
The thing that comes to your mind first.
The first thing that comes to mind, you put at the top of the list.
You're thinking, okay, I'm in quarantine.
Yeah.
You know, I'm stuck with Jess this whole
time. Yeah.
What on earth would I possibly need? What was the top of the list, Sam?
Condoms.
Yeah, cool. Condoms. Yeah, there was. I think it went condoms, aubergines.
You did it on purpose, but it was good.
I do like an aubergine.
And we won't get one until the end of the quarantine. So.
Yeah. Oh dear, my laugh comes up so loud on this thing.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway. So condoms ended up top of the list, which I found hilarious.
Yeah.
Probably just as hilarious as your father.
Yeah, we don't talk.
Who's called a few times because that's the only way we can speak to each other now is via the FaceTime or whatever. And he's called a few times, and
Several times.
What has he mentioned each time? About 7 times in the whole. We're talking. The phone call goes for what, about 10-15 minutes?
Yeah, on average. Yeah.
Yeah, on average, 12 maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It depends.
And in those 12 minutes. How many times does your father mention us getting pregnant while you're here, stuck in quarantine? I think he's very versatile. He just come up with different ways of saying it.
He's very witty.
The pitter-patter of feet in December.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no.
Please, no.
But that seems to be a running theme here with your father. Just hinting that he doesn't want kids, but actually... doesn't want kids, doesn't want grandkids.
Yeah, I hope he wants kids.
But,
I desperately hope my father wants kids.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just hinting. Just saying, would babies and things.
It'd been funny if it was once.
Yeah, now it's
and because it's so often, you start to think,
I think he really...
maybe my dad wants grandchildren.
Yeah. Which
is interesting. It's a good job it's not his decision.
Good job.
Yes.
And good job that the condoms are at the top of the shopping list.
Yes, they were very helpful. I love a condom. I do.
That's me choking on my...
They enable many things.
Yes.
All positive.
Yes, they do. And for those of you in self-isolating situations with your partner, be safe.
Yeah, it's all about being safe. Mentally, physically.
It's a hard time for everyone. And unless you're trying for kids, like, you know.
It can be a hard time.
Can be. I just winked at Sam.
Yeah,
you
the
don't
winks
know that.
don't read. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to move on from condoms because I'm
good shout.
pretty sure that my brother is listening and he's 14.
We shall move on.
Moving on. Safe sex. Cool. What else? Oh yeah, and we're discovering as humanity different ways of talking to each other while in quarantine.
Yes,
like,
good segue.
Yes, like the other day.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Like the other day, I had a date with one of my friends.
Oh, okay.
A girl date.
Okay,
a date with one of my close friends, Annie, on FaceTime. And we both had a cup of tea, and we were both sitting in. We got dressed, put some clothes on. Yeah, just like the other night when we did a date night, didn't we? And I put some nice clothes on, and like as if we were going out to make it feel like a different day. Like,
yes, anything to make it feel like
anything to make it feel like you're not forced to be inside. You're making the choice to be inside, and we have been, because obviously we're both actors, we're trying to save money, and so we're not ordering food in. We cook food from scratch a lot, and that's really good. It's really I love that. But on the weekend it was
we went a little bit crazy.
We were allowed to order food in, so that was amazing.
That was pretty good.
It was the best. But when you haven't been able to do it all week, you know.
Oh, it makes it 10 times better.
When you don't have to cook it yourself, it's and thank you for delivering it to my door and giving us free chocolate.
They gave us free chocolate. I really enjoy the moment where they leave it on the floor and then step away from it as if there's something really bad in it, and then you pick it up and go thanks. It just adds to the
lovely
excitement.
Love of sharing food.
Yeah.
And germs.
Yeah. I mean, if it means I don't get the virus, then it's good, I guess.
Ideal, yes. I would prefer you not
please don't
to
put
get
my food on the floor. It's a weird thing, but I guess
there's
no other way.
No other way. There's no way. No.
Yeah, we get it. You can sing. Okay.
Oh
no. We should develop a takeaway table. So you take the table downstairs when your food arrives, and you put it out, and then you step away from it, and then they walk up, place your food on the table.
Why do you need a table? Why is a table any different than the floor?
Because it saves them putting the food on the floor.
But it's not directly on the floor because it's in a bag.
You just paid loads of money for takeaway food to arrive, and then they put it on the floor.
But it's in a bag. I'm confused by your confusion.
But food on a plate. You wouldn't put your plate on the floor before you picked it up at a restaurant.
Oh, I'm popular. Sorry. I guess.
It's weird.
Anyway, we
can make millions.
I'm not sure about that. You can work on that.
That's something I can do in my own
that's
time.
A you project.
Okay,
That's a
nice.
Sam idea.
Okay, we're not getting any of the profit.
Cool. Yes, anyway, so I think I went away from the point. I was talking about different ways of connecting with people. And I've seen on Facebook a lot of people talking about how they feel more connected with people at this time than ever before. Because, we are checking in on each other, and it's one of the positives of this whole situation is that, I feel like I've checked in, I check in with my family a lot on the regular, but it's just like we are checking in on each other because, it's such an uncertain time, and you've got to make sure that everyone's doing okay mentally, mentally and physically, but mentally.
Yeah. Well, I've been talking to my family. Oh no!
Sorry,
the cough starts. I've been talking to my family way more than I would normally.
Yeah, actually, that's
true. I think that the close friends that you see kind of on a weekly basis have been pretty much the same, although just not physically.
Yeah.
But then all the people that you talk to occasionally are all checking in and catching up. And
I think especially. I don't know. I feel like because I'm quite far away from home. I've had a lot of people from home check in and be like, asking me if I'm going to go home to Australia actually during this time, but I've still got 10 months left of my visa, is that right? So I'm like, if this isn't all done in 10 months, then oofed. I could go home, but the only difference would be that I'd be able to get benefits from the government. That would really, and I'd be close to my family. But I don't want to cut this short, and I can't afford to go home. And also, once I'm home, I'm not going to be allowed to get back out because apparently Australia's locked their borders for 6 months.
Oh shit!
Until June, July.
Oh wow, okay.
So so that makes it a bit tricky. So I'm just like, may as well stay here and have a great old time with old mate across from me over here. But your friends rang you the other day on that app. What's that app called? The House Party app?
Yeah.
And that was quite a time to watch.
Yeah, I bet it was quite interesting to watch.
I was sitting at the table doing some work, and you were just over there drawing pictures, and I loved it. It was great.
It must have been weird to watch. It's fun.
It was fun.
It's nice just to have a group of people. It's weird. I've never done that before.
House party?
Yeah, house party or just group FaceTime.
Yeah, that's the thing. Everyone's discovering new ways of doing it because, usually you'd go to the pub or you'd go...
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
So, it's nice to... I think it's really fun and really cool, and I really like that part of the social connection part of isolation. Because, I guess... you wouldn't expect it to come out of being in isolation. You expect to be lonely and all that stuff, which I'm sure is happening, but it's far less with technology these days. And I am loving all the Instagram lives of like different yoga studios and workouts and things. I am so grateful for them. Like Cycle is one of them. My friend Annie put me onto them, and they do like 3 or 4 workouts a day live, and then they save it on their Instagram so that you can go back and do them whenever you want. And I think a lot of industries have jumped on board, which is amazing. And that they're doing that for free, really. And to try and keep people active and healthy and mentally alive at a time when, things are very uncertain. Which is what I was doing the other day while you were doing your house party app was making myself a schedule.
Of course you were.
So this week, I decided I'd come up with nothing that's locked in, but like just bullet point ideas of what I want to get done with each day, so that when I get to Wednesday, I'm like, ideally I'd love to do a podcast. Today's Tuesday, but or I'd like to record a song, and if I don't get to it, I don't get to it, but ideally it helps me feel like I'm getting something done.
And you can see your week ahead of you as well, and you can see that it's busy. I think that really helps.
Just like Thursday, we're going to the theatre, aren't we?
We are going to the theatre, yes.
We're going for drinks beforehand with my friend Annie.
Yes.
So we're going to FaceTime her and go for drinks in the foyer.
It's going to be amazing.
Via FaceTime.
Yeah.
And then watch some live theatre. Because, mix it up. I know there's lots of cooking lives happening. I think it's Breadhead. And the Borough Market.
Everyone's making bread though on Instagram. You've seen even Stephen Fry, our new favourite person to talk about. He's making bread, different breads every day.
Should we make bread?
Well, you see, I feel like we should. Or is it too cliched now? That's the problem.
Maybe we need to come up with a new thing to make. We
make yogurt. That's pretty cool.
I made yogurt.
That's pretty cool.
I made yogurt, guys. My dad bought me a yogurt maker.
It's however.
He bought me a yogurt maker. Now I'm making some yogurt.
Yeah.
That's not
in
how they
Scotland,
say yogurt. Scotland. Anyway, I was making some yogurt this week, and now I have an abundance of yogurt. So if anyone needs any yogurt, or yogurt,
yes.
Just come, knock on my door. Let me know. I really need to turn that off next time. Anyway, I'm getting emails left, right, and centre.
There is a button.
It's okay. It's an email about the fact I'm going to do my course.
Oh, nice.
So another thing I've decided to do with isolation is learn things. Woo! So I'm going to do a level 2 fitness instructor course, which is mainly online, and then they Skype in. So basically I'm going to do what I do for you when I do workouts and plan them. So by the end of this, hopefully, I will be a fitness instructor, which will be fun.
Pretty cool.
Added thing on the end of this quarantine, because why not?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm seeing lots of people doing lots of fun things. Lots of cooking is happening. What did I make? Yogurt, and then I made cookies last week, ages ago.
Yeah. And your chocolate? You made chocolate?
Oh yeah, you made a lemon cake.
I made a lemon cake.
Tell us about
with
lemon
avocado.
Cake.
I used avocado instead of
butter.
Which online said was a genius idea.
Yeah, of
they
course
sold
it
it to
did.
me
Yeah.
as if it was the best thing since
sliced bread
with butter.
Wow, well
yeah,
done.
yeah, thank you. Although bread and avocado is pretty good, so the link's there.
That's true.
But it went. How do I describe it? It was more like jelly than cake. It was like a flan.
It was like yeah, flan.
And you could
said.
taste the lemon, but also it was green, and also you could taste the avocado. And
could you taste the avocado?
well, you could taste the texture of the avocado was there. It was
Yeah,
like a
'cause I
wobbly avocado, lemony sponge horribleness.
Wow. Okay.
It was.
Yeah, you can try again.
I should try again with butter.
Yeah. I got some like cacao butter.
That might do it.
That might do it.
We can just try and get closer and closer to butter
Yeah.
and see.
Yeah,
which
and then
is the
eventually just use butter.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to be a bit healthier.
Yeah,
But
because I would eat the entire cake.
well, I
if it was
will
good.
admit to you that I probably got a tiny piece of the avocado cake.
Yeah.
Where'd the rest of it go, Sam?
Well, I ate that.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
But not happily.
Yeah, oh, well, that's
I was
sad.
begrudgingly eating it.
Well, next time, you don't have to eat it if you don't
No,
like
that's true. I
it.
probably should have got rid of it.
But it was nice. If you weren't
If you liked flan, it was nice.
if you weren't thinking about lemon cake while you were eating it.
Yeah, that's true. I think because I've got such a specific need for my lemon cake.
That's fair. He does have a lemon cake obsession.
I do.
think if there was a food that you would marry, it would probably be lemon cake.
Yeah, it
so I
would be
probably need
lemon
to watch
cake.
out if there's any lemon cake
Yeah.
women out there.
Yep. If there is a woman actually listening that can make a mean lemon cake,
Oh,
if they could get in contact.
oh.
Also, we've got some yogurt for us, so
Oh, it doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man.
No, that's very
this
true.
thing that's
No.
very good.
absolutely,
That-
I'm open to all avenues.
Okay, good to know. I made vegan chocolate.
You did make vegan chocolate.
Yep, the other day when we got all our goodies. We ordered some protein and things like that, and we also, what else did we get with our protein? We got
Just a little bit of peanut butter.
just a little bit, just a kilo of peanut butter.
Kilogram of peanut butter.
Just because obviously it was going every time we went to the store, there'd be none there, and I'm just about to mention another website. It's
Yeah,
like
that's
we've
right.
got, everyone. None of these people sponsor us, but anyway, that we don't have any sponsorship. Clearly, I'm very popular today.
We have one follower, so we should.
Oh dear. Anyway, we bought a kilo of peanut butter from My Protein, the website. www.myprotein. And so we haven't even opened it yet.
No,
It's
we
impressive.
haven't. We've had a tub from before. Have we finished that tub?
The tub.
Well,
you mean
the jar.
the jar?
Okay.
Yeah. No, we haven't finished the jar yet. Thank
Okay.
you for that. But I said what we should do is open the 1 kilo and put it in another jar so that we're only allowed to get through that jar
Yeah.
for the week, because otherwise that kilogram gonna
Yeah, it
go.
would disappear.
It's
It
gonna
would
disappear. Yes, if anyone needs peanut butter, yogurt, vegan chocolate.
I'm sorry. They can come and have. They can have the yogurt. They can take the yogurt
What if they come and make you lemon
because
cake?
there's a lot of yogurt. But if they come and make me lemon cake, they can take the whole fridge. Like, like they can have the fridge. I don't care. Take a sofa. Have anything they like. I don't care. But
We don't need the sofa.
if they're just coming over, they can't have any peanut butter.
Yeah?
And they can't take
well,
all
they
the
can't
yogurt.
come over anyway.
No, that's true. Good point. I guess I'll eat the peanut butter.
Yeah, I've made a sign the other day that was giving away some yogurt. No one's come to get it. I said it was no contact required. I was just going to leave the yogurt outside
Yep.
the door and they could come collect. No one's come yet.
No,
But they took the free chocolate that I
they did
left
take the
there.
free chocolate. So,
Which
you
is
know,
fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
we understand that.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. What else have we discovered in our...
What else have we discovered?
Oh, you were telling me before about a lake somewhere?
Yeah, apparently police in Derbyshire, to stop people walking so often, have dyed a lake a different colour so it doesn't look as pretty.
I can't even with that. Like, that's like, what?
Why?
What colour?
I don't know. In my mind, it's like fluorescent pink. Or
Yeah,
something.
like purple or
It's probably
something?
just a green or like an off blue or something. But like, what?
Because I definitely only go walking for a crystal blue
For the colour of the lake.
lake.
And I don't know if, like, there aren't many pretty looking lakes around here,
No,
realistically.
we're in
Even
the UK.
The Thames is grey. Oh, excuse me. I won't take the entire UK, thank you very much. We have some wonderful lakes.
The UK.
No, I'm not having that. But
No, I have
in
not
London,
been to the Lake
maybe
District.
Lake District. Well, maybe there might be a pretty lake in the Lake District.
Well, maybe someone should take me to the Lake District when all this is over.
Oh yeah, I'll just ring up Boris, get the quarantine finished, and then we'll go to the Lake District.
Yeah, if we could stop the curve. Stay in your homes, people.
Yeah, come on. We want to go to the Lake District.
We want to go to the Lake District.
Please, everyone stay at home.
Yeah, please.
But yes.
We want a romantic getaway that's not in our own house.
Yes, that's true. Or
Ordering
in a different room because we decided that would be fun. Yes.
And the other day I got free plants. So I went for my one walk that I'm allowed to have. Mm-hmm. And I walked past a home base. And it was closed. And out the front they had all these plants. Just like, it was a bit Day of the Dead, Shaun of the Dead vibe. I'm getting a bit of those vibes a little bit. In general, yeah. It was like really windy, and so all the plants were like blown over, and it was just. I'm using my hands. It's not helpful. But like they're going really well in the window now, but they were struggling. So I filled my bag. I filled my Sainsbury's bag with some plants and brought them back to try and keep them alive, and they're doing well. But it was very apocalyptic sort of. It was odd.
Yeah, the
it
whole
made
thing.
me feel odd.
Yeah, we to try and find a toilet had to go into the shopping centre the other day, and that was odd as
well.
All the lights were off, and
it was really
everything's
weird.
Closed, and like Nando sign flickering, and like
it was, and some person on purpose was playing some odd piano music that was like like really like creepy.
It was very creepy. It was like too happy. You know, music so happy that it's creepy.
Yes, in that situation because there was no lights on and it was just and the escalator wasn't working.
Yeah, you had to walk up.
To walk up.
To the no.
And now all the shops. Well, I went to the when I went to the shops the other day. Well, yesterday. They've now got lines on the floor where you have to stand.
Oh yeah.
And then I had to line up outside the Sainsbury's, and which is good. It's good. It's keeping people doing what they're supposed to be doing because I know for certain people probably wouldn't.
If there wasn't. No, it's true.
But luckily, there's food starting to come back on the shelves, and people are being better.
Yeah, a bit calmer.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of settled
because we're in for the long haul now. So people are like, "Oh, maybe I can live with the 75 rolls of toilet paper that I have in my house."
That's true. But it does feel a little bit like it's settling, which is maybe why it feels a bit tougher this week because it's like, this is now normal.
This is it. It's
become rather. Week one was a bit exciting. It was like, oh my god, we're in our house, we can't do anything. This is quite cool, and I'm gonna
watch all the movies, which we didn't really do, did we? We watched some.
No, we've watched some. But you and now it's kind of starting to go, okay, well, this is it now for a while.
Which is why I decided to get myself a schedule. Otherwise,
it's tough.
Yeah, it's going to end up being 2 months nearly of maybe
of this,
which
means we'll be in an unbelievable shape. When we finish
hopefully, yeah.
But it's tough.
It is tough. We were actually talking about the other day at the end of all this how we're going to adjust to going back to normal life.
Yes. I think that's going to be really tough.
I think it's going to be really hard. One, because we don't actually live together.
Yeah, that's true.
So going back to living separately obviously is a bit weird. It'll take some adjusting. And going back to having to work in a workplace or just having that schedule again. I think people get used to, we're good. People are good at adapting and then being forced to then unadapt to what they've been forced to adapt to is always hard. And you were saying the other day how you think some businesses will have probably realised how little they need people to come to work. Yeah. Which might be detrimental to some people's jobs, to be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
They might realise they don't need as many people or whatever. So, I think it's going to be an interesting time ahead that we all need to look after each other in terms of that. I know my mum works in the healthcare sector and I think she's struggling a little bit with, because she doesn't work from home. She can't work from home. She does ultrasound. She needs to have the physical person in the room. And yeah, she's struggling with being in charge of people's hours and having to tell people they need to cut down days. And it's hard. It's hard to be that person. And she's cut down on hours as well. So she's also trying to be like, I'm cutting down. I need you to cut down. There's 50% of, people coming into the hospital, like that, 50% less income. So I'm sorry, I need to cut down on hours, and it's hard.
It's difficult.
And it's really hard. And like the other day, the clap for the NHS, that was really lovely. And I feel like if there's anyone in Australia listening, maybe we should do that for the people in Oz who are working in the medical field. Like, I think
that would be lovely.
Everyone in the medical field at the moment is really probably feeling it a lot. And we are very grateful. I know if I was, in need, I'd want amazing people, there to help me. And you've got those people working stupid hours, and we're all here going, in isolation, and they're like working real hard. So, clap for you. What else? Anything else?
Maybe not. Maybe that's our week.
No, I want to talk about one thing.
Yeah, go on.
Apples.
Oh no, we do. Yeah, this is a good one to finish on. Actually, it's quite a frank.
Actually, yeah. Let's
quite
finish
a frank
on this
discussion.
It is a frank discussion because
Prepare myself.
Preparing ourselves, because we like to treat ourselves occasionally with an apple or two. We love apples.
Yeah, we live on the edge.
I really like green apples.
Yeah.
And so Sam and I have a differing of opinion about how to eat said apple. I've always been...
One of us is right.
Well, okay, we're putting this out to the world, and you can comment and tell us what you...
Yeah, please do.
There we go. We'll get our one person...
Oh my God, we're such an interactive podcast.
So, I like to eat an apple the normal way.
No.
The normal way.
No,
the way
I refute that.
The way that the cavemen ate their apples.
Exactly, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The way that you're supposed to eat
we've
them.
Developed so much further
with my
since
teeth.
the cavemen.
So I like to hold the apple with my hand and eat it with my teeth, and enjoy that the juiciness and the feeling of cracking open that apple. It's just such a. It's like opening a can of soft drink, and that's
of
that sound. That is equivalent to me biting into an apple. There is nothing better, I'm telling you.
No, okay.
Anyway, so
I need to up my game in other aspects if there's nothing better than biting into an apple. But anyway, I completely disagree.
Apple?
I completely disagree. I couldn't disagree more, in fact.
Oh.
It is so old-fashioned and
to eat an apple a normal way.
To bite into an apple.
Ugly.
What are you doing? We're far more civilized than that.
Well,
what you do is you take a small...
Okay, you tell us how you do it then.
You take a small but very sharp knife, okay? You hold the apple and you take slices of it and you put the slice in your mouth and you chew it, swallow it, and then you take another
What if
slice.
one does not have a knife?
Well, if you don't have a knife, then realistically you shouldn't be eating apples. You should go and buy a knife.
Yes.
There are many steps in between not having a knife.
Yes. Okay, well,
And you take slices, and you eat the slices, and you try and cut the slices as thin as possible, because actually a nice thin slice of apple is
It is.
I
will admit, when you hand me a slice when I'm looking at you...
When I've not cut it,
no, when you've cut the apple and you're like, you can see I'm looking at you, and you're like, you want some? I'm like, maybe.
Yeah.
I bet it's good, okay.
It's
but
okay.
I think I also enjoy really biting into an apple.
No.
So tell us your thoughts.
Yes, world.
This is a self-isolation question. Oh my God, sorry everyone. I'm nailing this.
It happens.
How should one eat an apple?
Yeah.
And if you eat apples a different way,
oh my
I would
God,
love
get
to hear
in touch.
about it. Because Sam has discovered with the amount of lack of food we have in the house, the choices that we have in the house, apple and cheese.
I eat so much cheese.
Yeah.
On apples.
Yeah, good combination. You haven't yet tried apple and peanut butter.
No, I haven't.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, seeing as we have so much.
Yes, it's true. You may as well just go
thing.
like one whole tablespoon
of... Oh my God.
Yeah, to one tiny slither of apple.
That would be amazing.
That would be...
You could just forget the
You
apple.
wouldn't even need the...
Yeah.
Anyway, they're very versatile apples. And we want your opinion. So if there's other ways that you eat apples, I am all for hearing about it.
Yes, tell us.
And on that really exciting note, I think that is
it was
us
exciting.
I love apples.
Yeah,
you know
me too,
this.
yeah.
Yep. On that note, I think it's time to bid you adieu. So thanks for listening to Jess and Sam.
Yeah, Sam and Jess, thank you.
Yeah, Sam and Jess.
Yeah.
Jess and Sam, Sam and Jess. And hopefully we'll have another one for you next week and some really exciting things to talk about.
Yeah.
Like this week's shopping list.
Yes.
Will there be condoms?
Probably not. But we'll see.
We need them.
We just talk about more things than condoms next week.
Next week. How many items of clothing did we wash?
How many apples did we eat? You know,
how many apples? An apple a
how did
day
we eat
keeps
them?
the coronavirus away.
No.
An apple a day keeps the coronavirus
No,
away.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Kids, if you're listening to this, it really doesn't.
It doesn't. You still need to wash your hands. Please
wash your hands.
Please
stay
wash
at
your
home.
hands.
Don't
but
just eat an apple and then do your normal day. That will not work.
stay inside. Eat your
Well,
apple.
officer, I was listening to this podcast and they said, no, that won't work.
Maybe that's the incentive to stay inside because you've got apples inside. An apple a day keeps the coronavirus away.
I think there are things more exciting than apples. I know we find apples exciting. I think the general world are going, apples exciting? Who are these people?
Next week I'll tell people if my plants are still alive too. So
yeah.
there's
Oh
lots
my
of
God,
things
so
to
much
look,
exciting
lots
stuff.
of things to look forward to,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
cannot wait to share it all with
Yes.
you. Who knows? Maybe we'll do it before next week. Ooh,
Damn girl.
shoot. Okay, well we're peacing out.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
bye from Jess.
And bye from Sam.